Hi guys, today we are going to learn how can we calculate the factorial value of a number. So let's start by defining the factorial. What is factorial? The factorial is the multiplication of values from 1 to n. We assume the n is 5. So the factorial of 5, suppose 5 is n. So factorial of 5 will be 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So 120 is the factorial value of 5. So let's start the programming by defining a variable. So first defining n is 5. Then we have to run a for loop for I in range. If you guys didn't know, the range runs from 0 to n minus 1. So it will run on default 0 to 4. Okay, we don't need that. We need 1 to 5. For that we are going to need a starting value and the ending value of the for loop. So first defining the one is the initial value of the I, and the last value of the I will be n plus 1. Then we will need a variable to calculate the factorial. Now let's create a fact variable which initial value is 1. So fact equals to 1. Then fact equals to fact into I. So what it does is, first fact will be 1. So 1 into 1, and that will be 1. Then next the fact value will be same 1, and it will be multiplied with 2, which is the value of I, and then it will be 2, and again it will run. So it will be 2, and the I value will be next 3, so it will be 6. Then fact will be 6 into 4, it will be 24. Then again it will run. Then fact will be 24 into 5, and it is 120. So the final value is 120. Now we have defined that. Now let's print it. Printing fact, and let's save it. Now let's run the program. So we got 120 value here, so which is correct. And now we can take the input from the user to first make it integer, then taking input as message, enter a number, save it. Then now let's try with some other values like 4. Yes, it's correct. Then 6. Yes. So if you learned something, then give it a thumbs up, and see you next time. Goodbye.